Welcome to the ultimate solo base. This base is super compact but feels huge inside. It has a vending bunker for offline raid protection and a super unique shooting floor for online raid protection. It's cheap, it's easy to build and it's tanky. Will this be your next solo base? Well, let's take a tour and find out. Okay, welcome to the tour. Where the hell's my wind turbine gone? Welcome to the tour. Jumping into the raised triangle foundation airlock. You've got a shop window in front of you. You've got a Dropbox storage, 2 shotgun traps looking down, some neat little peaks to the right and to the left, or to the left and to the right as I'm doing it, and a couple of boxes on the side there for more Dropbox storage. Here you've got a siren light for mobility, but as long as you've got a siren light, why not use it? Heartbeat sensor at the front tells you if anyone's door camping you. Going up the ramp into your base, which should be sheet metal, that ramp by the way, you come to an open core loot room. If you can fill all these boxes as a solo in a wipe, then you need to get on OkCupid. Seriously, there's so much storage on here. I will show you this in a minute, what that is. This ladder hatch also acts as like an airlock or a stopper, so if you're getting ready through the front doors, you can pop that down to give yourself some extra time. But we'll jump up here straight onto the roof. You can see you've got a really unique roof up here with 2 auto turrets looking straight down at you. And if you open these garage doors here and here, you can see you've got 2 more auto turrets peeking down at you through the ramps. Okay, coming into the bedroom, you've got this nasty little peak here, just in case your open core gets compromised by raiders and you can take your base back. And you can also, obviously there's boxes and a locker up here. There's a ladder hatch behind it and you can go down and exit the base this way. This isn't really designed as an entrance but more of an exit from the top there. So we'll go back into the bedroom just so you know where we are. So this is the roof, you've got a repair bench, boxes, blah blah blah, and then you've got these cool little peaks up here. These are for further afield rather than right next to your base. And you have these cool little peaks here. You can't take damage through double chain link fence, so nobody can get you. So all you do is wait for them to reload as they're shooting you. They can't harm you, you open the door and shoot back. Jumping up here, again you've got some more peaks. And you open this door for peaks right below your base. These are great for dropping grenades down to people, anybody door camping you, or just being right next door to your base. Going across here, you come to the top peaks. These further afield, and you can get very close to your base. And I'll just jump on top of the roof because I do that every time I do a tour. I don't know why, I'm just a bit of a weirdo. So this is your roof, so we'll come back down now into your open core. Okay, open up this door here and you've got an auto turret staring you in the base. Behind it you've got a cool little room that I'm interested to see what you guys do with it. I got it as a battery / smelting room, but once you window it up you can't get back inside it, so I'm sure someone will think of a more creative use than what I've done with it. Here you can see I've got some garage doors left open just to get through the base quicker. And this is your core, very compact. A bit of storage, your vending machine bunker, armoured door, and behind it your tool cupboard. This is my favourite starter ever. Is it the safest starter in the world? Absolutely not, but I love it because it's unique. So you can see a raised foundation, 2 half walls, 2 full walls, 2 triangles, and wall it in. And then stick a roof going on backwards. And then upgrade everything to stone. Stick your TC down. Just put a door frame down and put the TC as far forward as possible and slightly to the right if you can. It's not a big deal if you get the placement a bit wrong. Pop your door on. So this is your starter base. It's nice and unique. It's got plenty of room for boxes and furnaces and things like that. But of course, this can be soft-sided. So upgrade that as soon as possible. And of course, put a half wall here and upgrade that. And then stick a wall on it. That doesn't have to be done straight away, but as soon as you can. So this is how you're looking. Now, if you're short of materials, you can go out one triangle by one triangle if you wish. Not put a door there. So you can keep going out a triangle at a time if you really, really want to. But because I'm a Giga Chad, or I'm on a creative server, more to the point, I'm just going to do all in one go. And then you just spam double door frames down here. And this is going to be a furnace jump up. Okay, your entrance to your base is going to be opposite to the square that you built to begin with. So there, that's the back of the base, and this is going to be the entrance. So just here you want a wall opposite, and you're just building a shelf there. This here will have to be wood, because you're going to chop that out in a minute. Obviously your base is safe now, so it's not a big deal if someone does chop it out or mollies it or whatever. And that's how you're looking now. Okay, I've upgraded everything to its final material now. So when I go into the base, as you can see, there's all the garage doors, and we're going to build a shell. And once you've built the shelf, you can put your bunker down as soon as you've got them two pieces upgraded. If you've got those two upgraded to its final materials, you can go ahead and put the bunker down anytime you like. So you just got a door frame, and you get the vending machine, and you just plop it in. Just make sure you're straight. That sounds like I'm really homophobic. Make sure you're straight. Okay, there you go. It's actually a very, very simple bunker. Don't be scared of these vending machine bunkers. They're so simple. And there I put an armoured door on there. And once you put your vending machine in, you can put your wall on and upgrade that to HQM. So now time to put the honeycomb down. Now these 4 squares I'm doing here, these are all going to be the same. Let me put something on screen. So these 4 here with the stars on are the same, and the 2 at the top and bottom are going to be different. Now I'm going to build this probably not in the order you would build it in, and the reason why is because the ones at the top and bottom have half walls, low walls and shelves on them. And there's going to be a point in the build where you go, oh, did he put a half wall here or did he put a full wall here? So what I'll do is I'll do these last, the top and bottom last, and I'll put them all into one chapter. I'll put the chapter as turret towers. There you go, that'll do. You can see what I'm doing here from the aerial view with these 4 loot rooms that are all the same. This is quite straightforward. I'm going to leave that bottom one open. Okay, going back into the basin. We'll put half walls and shelves. And this is where your 2 loot rooms are going to go. And you put the ramps there just in case somebody blows it from behind. They won't be able to get in. And this one, I don't put a half wall on because I have a locker in there and other stuff. This way you put the wood. Now this room's an interesting room. I'm very interested what people do here, because you can kit this out with whatever you like, but once it's kitted out and the window's put on like this, you will not be able to get back into the room. Obviously you'll be able to reach in there for loot boxes or whatever, so I'm really curious to see what people do. Or of course alternatively you could just wall it off and just not have it at all. I put a battery room and some furnaces with industrial stuff on them in the tour. So I'm going to put a double door at the front of the base, and then behind the double door you've got a triangle ladder hatch, so you put a triangle frame there and follow around with triangles, and this is putting the roof on. I'm doing it this way because it's probably easier visually to show you how to build the 2 turret towers with the roof on. I mean, they're not that complicated. Make sure the rollers are facing out so you don't get stuck on the ladder hatch when you're jumping up. So we'll do the front of the base first, and this will be your entrance, your jump up. You have a low wall, raised triangle foundation just like you had at the back, and upgrade all to metal. Then you put the backwards roof on. It's easy to put a backwards roof on before you put the half walls and the windows on. Just could be a bit fiddly otherwise. So you got half wall and a window. Half wall and a window. If we don't get anti-hack. And upgrade all these to metal. Okay, on the front you're going to have a double door frame for the shop window and a single door frame for your airlock. Put the door in facing inwards. And make sure that the shop window is facing out the wrong way round, otherwise you can get stuck on that little, I don't know what it's called, whatever it's called, you know what I mean. So here we're going to have half walls. This is creating a Dropbox storage. And then just seal it off. You can actually put 2 full walls at the end there, but it's just a bit more complicated that way. So once you've done this, you can put 2 triangles. Upgrade them, they'll actually need to be upgraded to metal. And then you can put a box on there. And then put your roof triangles on. Then the box will be able to be reached from the inside, but not the outside. And of course you'll need window embrasures. Okay, here you put a siren light. This is mainly for mobility purposes, but while you've got a siren light, you might as well use it. And you're going to have these 2 triangles for your jump ups anyway. Place that down as low as possible. It depends what ground you've got underneath you. You can actually hide it completely like I did in the intro, and then just upgrade. And then just hook them up to each other. So now we'll go to the back turret tower. I don't know why I've called them turret towers, I can't even say it. Okay, we'll have a door and wall it off. And a ladder hatch up here. This entrance is more of an exit, more than anything. You're not going to be using this a lot to go in, so obviously put your boxes in there and upgrade that half wall. And I'll just make it lighter. And then here you put your half wall and upgrade it to metal. The sheet metal actually, the hard side should be facing the opposite way than what I've just done it there. Half wall and shelf. And then jump up here and just put a shelf down just to be able to get in the right position to put the locker down. Put the locker back, as far back as possible. And then put a single door. Stick a lid on it. And a double door frame. Okay, just pop these in here for now, but I'll finish them in a minute. And there you can see inside the base. Just in case you're getting raided. So now we come up here and we put 2 full walls on there. 2 half walls. And 2 more windows. Here you want a half wall and a triangle, and then upgrade it to stone. All this up here can be upgraded to stone now. Stick a lid on that, because that's where your turret's going to go. Before we put the turret down, we will put a raised ramp. And the turret can see through the ramp, so make sure the ramp is sheet metal. And then here you can put your siren lights for your jump ups for your peaks. I put 3 in the tour. I'm happy with just 1, but you can use 1, 2, 3. It's up to you, whatever your preference is. Have the embrasures facing inwards. And stick a roof triangle. When you put these doors on, make sure the rollers are facing outwards. That's very important. You'll need that for mobility to be able to get back up there. So now we go to the opposite side. We just wall it all in. Put a half wall and a floor. And upgrade. And stick a wall just there. And stick a lid on that. You can see it's mirroring the one on the opposite side. And you put a couple of half walls and a triangle, and this is where your turret pod will go on the opposite side. So we're just mirroring what we did on the other side now, on the opposite side. And then 2 windows. And I pop 3 down here because that's what I did in the tour. I always like to do the builds exactly the same as what I did in the tour. So now we put a double door frame down, then your garage door. Rollers facing out again. Here you want some triangle frames. Make it harder for people to get into there. And then we go to where these 2 are and we put a triangle frame. We upgrade the triangle frame to stone. I'll do one side and then I'll just speed up the other side because it's identical on each side. 3 double door frames, upgrade. Get your chain link gates and your chain link fence. Make sure the doors are facing outwards, like so. And then here you want half wall, half wall, half wall, half wall, and then windows going around the side. Make sure, this is very important, you put a square frame there and a square frame there. This is for mobility to get up to your turret pods and to get up to the peaks on the top of the base. Okay, one of these has to be metal and one has to be stone. If you have them the same material, they're going to link together. Doesn't matter which is stone, doesn't matter which is metal. Okay, and at the top here, you're going to have a triangle and then a crisscross triangle roofs. If you watched my builds before, I have these in most of my bases. Stick a door on. Then you have a triangle, make sure the triangle's upgraded to sheet metal so it can't be soft-sided. With a lid on it, and this is another turret pod. And then we're going to get the normal roof pieces, not the triangle ones, the normal ones, and go around the sides. Upgrade these to stone, and it will create a nice little gap in the middle there. Lovely jubbly. And then we're going to repeat the process exactly the same on the opposite side, but I will speed this up because you don't want to watch me do exactly the same thing I've just done again. And now that's all left to do is to put the wind turbine down. So I would put it at the back of the base because I think it always looks better at the back. There's no other reason than that than just the way it looks. Put it any way you like. 2 triangles. And then a dodgy edit because it took me ages to get it on. And that's it. That's your base complete. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully see you again next time.